Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be walking you through how to get sub 30 at Yao edges. My splits currently are like 35-31, but I'm pretty darn close, and I can get sub 30 edges on good times. Anyway, yeah, let's just walk through the solve. I don't know if you guys actually can do yellow cross. I don't know if it's even optimal or not, but I'm able to do both yellow and white cross. It's yellow, you guys should be able to follow. Okay, so first is thinking about, the first thing I'll do is rotate. And then now, okay, here's actually a good thing. We have to find our Yao edges, or our final cross edge. So here it's not here. I saw that this was here. But if you actually notice, you can't see where, you see these two, but you can't notice where the final one is. And that's where scanning and EO becomes really important. Because what happens is, because this is orange, I know it'll be orange when it comes here, because it's just, on the right. So that means that when I insert this, that this is actually our final edge. And this is also something very important in edge pairing as well, and free slice. Just being able to, just knowing what your edges are. And also, I don't know if you guys even noticed this, but one thing I noticed was this was a green-orange edge, and I'm pretty sure that, okay, yeah, I was right. When I was inserting, I saw that this green-orange edge was here, I think, or maybe, yeah, here. So already I've gotten a good sense of what my next edges are going to be. And actually the final green-orange is here. So just because it's not necessarily like actively looking for pieces, as much as I would say it is just being able to remember what you've seen. That's a big thing, just being able to remember what you've seen. It's not like I'm looking all over the cube as I'm solving this, but just because I've already seen, and it's not like remembering everything. Personally, for me, I only remember, like, I only consciously remember, like, a couple edges. Like, at this point in a solve, I would have not seen this. I would have probably only seen this, and then just this without knowing where the final green-white is. So you don't have to remember the entire cube, but just remembering, like, just to start off, just remembering one piece that you've seen that's no longer visible is huge in terms of edge pairing look ahead. Okay, so enough yapping. Let's solve this. So obviously we see this and this, but the first thing in my mind is what would be the green orange. Now here, this is where, like, the tip that I said comes into play. I don't see the green orange edge anymore, but I know that because, to be honest, even if I don't remember where it is, I do remember that it was green orange. So I just have to insert my final piece like green orange, and then when I slice back, it's gonna be green orange. And I don't know if you can notice right now, but by now I've already planned in quotes 3 edges, which is kind of crazy. But you remember this, it just popped into our field of vision. Just remember the front, what you've seen in the front slot, and then so you can take a look here. It's like, hey, I'll be able to insert this right away. But not only that, we've seen that there's 2 green-white paired up. It doesn't matter like where it is now. Actually, I thought it was here. It's not. It's actually here. It doesn't matter where that green-white went. The fact of the matter is it's paired up. Okay, so we do this, and it's like, oh no, we broke the white-red. But we do know that if you just do the slice moves, it's paired up. So it's obviously okay. All you have to do now is insert so that this edge matches this, because you know when you slice back it's going to be solved. So just remembering whether, so yeah, and then I guess another thing is remembering it. The paired up doesn't have to be like solved like this. Paired up can also mean flipped. I would consider that paired up. it just means that you would have to do slice, flip, slice to solve it, which is still, in terms of look ahead, pretty good. Okay, so here we go. We know this, and then we have this as well. So let's just go straight into it. I see that we have white facing front. So then insert, now I don't know where the last edge is, but now I've already gotten a good, okay, so imagine what happens when you don't know what to do with your last edge, or with an edge. Here I would just be scanning. I would have seen this first, but I don't know where the final edge is, but of course we have this, so just slice, flip, slice. Okay, just insert. And then another kind of subtle thing is being able to know how far you have to, or like how you have to move your layers just instantly. So obviously I see this, so I know U2, and then you go like this, here. Okay, so for last 4 edges, I would just take this out, and then just work from here. Looks like we have a solved edge, so I'm sorry. But what I'm looking for is edges that can be solved by doing a slice and taking them out. So that could be like this, taking it out, this, taking it out, or this, taking it out. Those are the best ones. So ideally, to start with, I'm always looking for that. So even if you have something like, I don't know, like this or something, I would have forced, or like if I have something like this, I would have immediately, the first edge I'm always going to do is just going to be needed, I just need to solve with slice, or slice, take out, slice. So immediately, you know, we do have all 3 of these edges in this layer, but it's bad. So first, I'm going to be inserting this edge and doing slice, flip, slice. And then here, this is, I don't know L4E, so I don't, you know, don't need L2E algs, for example, to get good. It's just making sure you know how to insert it with slice, like for, if this wasn't flipped, then you want to insert it like, actually, you don't even want to. If you have flipped, then make sure they're always stacked next to each other, like they're in the same layer. And if you have not flipped, so imagine this was flipped, then you, not for L2E though, but in just general, you want to make sure that they are set up like this. It's just a good thing to know. But immediately I would know not to insert like this because we have flipped, so we don't want that. Make sure to insert it like this. And then I would probably, I don't know if this is actually optimal, but I would just go into F2L, and then I would flip the edge afterwards. And then I'll just finish the solve. So we have diag CP. Well, I don't think you care about that. And then Z. Oops. Looks like I failed my ZB lessons. All right, anyway, here you go. Thank you.